which you can rely on. We touch any cup. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Map, type Autobest Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Autobest is a one-stop shop.
Come to Autobest Engineering, where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilende South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977.
Good morning and welcome to the Ladies Breakfast Show right here on Light TV Zambia, where women inspired, empowered and encouraged to grow into the best version of themselves.
So we are glad, very glad that you have joined us this morning. Whether you're preparing for work, at home, in business, listening on the movie, I don't know where you're watching us from, but we are here. So thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, so today's topic is powerful and deeply, deeply important. We are talking about self-worth and identity.
Exactly. So many women struggle silently with questions like, who am I? Am I enough? Do I matter? Why do I compete or compare myself to others? How do I become confident in who I am?
So in today's world, as you have rightly put it, social media, rejection, criticism, and pressure can easily affect the way women see themselves.
Exactly. Especially social media.
Yes.
Today. Yeah, ma'am, I know you understand. Matupin, us. Like, we are lost, when it comes to social media, knowing who we are. Okay, we're talking about identity and self-worth.
Yes.
So you find that you don't know who you are. After social media, man, there is this girl who is trending on social media. I don't know, I don't want to say much. But, I'm a two-pin. A trending girls. But, because of, she doesn't know who she is, that's the reason why she was misbehaving. Anyway, I won't say much. But this morning, we want to remind every woman listening that you are worth, not determined by people's opinions, no. Appearance, no. Relationship status, no. Social media or validations, no. Yeah, so please, our fellow this topic is very interesting, Yes. It's very interesting. So please, we are just going to take a short break. We'll be back very soon. So please, itananani. Ngati your friends are sleeping, please wake them up. So that you can, if you want to participate, you can call us. Number ilipo, just call us and participate. Stumilen your opinions. We want to hear from you guys. So please, stay tuned.
This is Light TV on Top Star Channel 121. Light TV, inspiring transformation every day.
My name is Valentine Gamfley from Christ Life School, Head of Department, Secondary Section, and I'm here to talk about the secondary section for Christ Life School. Christ Life School stands on the motto hard work and excellence, which also rides on the vision to teach, to inspire and acquire excellent education with Jesus Christ at the center. We are a school that believes in Jesus Christ. We are a school that not only focuses on the child in the classroom setup, but we also focus on the child even on how they interact with the society. So we have different extracurricular activities that we are offering as a school. which includes swimming, soccer, aviation, and other activities that we are offering. Not only are we focused on learning in the classroom, we also have different excursions that we take. We do field trips with the learners, go to different places, because we understand that they need to learn through the realities of what they see. Christ Life School is offering 2 career pathways, that is social science and natural science STEM. So we have science laboratories, we have a computer lab, we have a library, and our environment is just quite conducive for learning and just for the learners to just interact amongst themselves. And one thing that you should know, and why Christ Life should be one of your destination for your child, is that Christ Life School has 0 tolerance for bullying. We don't tolerate bullying at this school. That's why we teach our children to respect each other. We teach our children to love each other. That is why you are going to bring your child to this institution. Christ Life School has trained and licensed teachers by TCZ. So why should Christ Life School be the destination? Because of what I have mentioned. Like I said, we are not just focused on your child in the classroom. We are also focused on your child and their future. We prioritize the child. The child is our primary focus. So when you bring your child, this will be a safe space for them. This is a place where their life will be transformed. So let Christ Life School be the destination for your child.
Christ Life School, where my heart is trained. Hands, hope, all in His name. Hard work, now future on display. Excellence in every step I take.
Hi, this is Memory Edge Chanda, and you are watching Light Television Zambia on Top Star, Channel 121.
Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have woken up those who were sleeping and your friends who were missing. I hope you have told them and reminded them that the breakfast show for the ladies is on this morning. And you know, I'm with my friend here,
I forgot to introduce you and to introduce myself. Oh my God, you people, you know us already. There's no need for that. I'm Kemi and I'm here with Madam Rachel.
I'm Rachel. Yes, thank you so much for joining us again. Yeah, today's topic is very interesting and powerful. So we are talking about self-identity. Yes, we have to know where we are coming from, self-worth also, because ladies sometimes stigmatize sometimes, you know, because you see your friend doing better and your things are not going on, and you think that maybe, you know, God has forgotten about me, or maybe things are not happening for me. But you know, there are a lot of things happening behind the scenes of which we don't know.
Exactly.
All we need to do is just keep moving, one foot in front of the other, and we are going to reach the destination that God wants us. And on that note, we're going to look at the biblical foundation of this whole topic. We're going to base it on Psalms 139 verse 14, which says that I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. So whether you are short, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Whether you are fat like me, I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
Exactly.
Whether you are dark like me, I mean, I love myself. I love my color. I love the way I look. I know, because the Bible reminds me that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Whether you are skin light like Kemi here, I mean, we should always remember that.
Amen.
We should always remember that.
One day, a woman of God that always like, don't look at your friend though. No, I wish I had dimples like me. Never did have dimples, but some my own. I have them.
And you know, God created every woman with value,
Amen.
Beauty, and identity.
Exactly.
That's one thing that we shouldn't forget, even as we go on in our daily lives.
Okay, so we're just talking about identity, self-worth.
Yes.
Let's begin by understanding what is self-worth really means. Like, it meaning a chani. What is self-worth? So I think for me, self-worth is the value and importance of a person places or themselves regardless of external opinions or circumstances. Whether vantu vakambechani vomasichache vadi weka momasitengela. So I don't know, why do many women struggle with self-worth, madam? Like, why a lot of people today, you find that, well, maybe in me, I'm not worthy, I'm not, I'm not that, I'm not pretty. Like you mentioned earlier to say, whether you are short, you are fearfully, wonderfully made in the image of God. So today, a lot of people are struggling. They are struggling today. A lot of women. Why, madam? Why? Why?
I think the real problem that we have with women struggling with their identity and self-worth, it's because of comparison. Many other times we like comparing ourselves. But one thing I want you to know is comparison only brings about confusion at the end of the day. Because you cannot be me. I cannot be you.
No matter what.
And no matter what, no matter how much you may try. Just as in
and I think this is the reason why a lot of people, they are changing like gender. You find that you're a lady, but you're trying everything possible to become maybe a man, or you're trying everything possible to become a woman. I mean, I've seen a lot of people, especially on social media. You find that people are saying, chinja uyu anamboneka gay, bachinja. I'm sorry to say that, but this is what is going on these days, comparing yourself to others.
It is actually. So comparison is not necessary as you live your life. Okay. As a woman, as a girl, as a lady. Yeah, it's just going to derail you. And the other one is rejection. Okay. A lot of people have been rejected in society. A lot of women have been rejected. They have been rejected. Okay, for example, in rejection, we're going to talk about if you're not educated. Okay. Maybe you haven't reached your grade 12. You haven't done your high school. So when you are in a group of people, you find them talking about certain things that maybe you haven't acquired in terms of education. So you find that you feel kind of rejected. Sometimes it's self-inflicted, and sometimes it's it depends on the friends that you have. So we feel rejected, and most of the times there is criticism also. People, we love, especially women, we love criticizing other people.
Others.
Yeah, measuring other people for their self-worth because of who they are and how you look at them. Yeah, so apart from criticism, rejection, comparison, also the past experiences that we go through and the heartbreak that we face here and there, the social pressure, of course, wanting, maybe this person is driving, I don't have a car. So you find
to fit in.
Yeah, you want to fit in, exactly. You want to fit in. So that also brings about that norm of, the odd one out, like the black sheep. Black sheep, the odd one out, yeah. Okay. Because, I'm not in the midst of my friends who are driving. I'm not driving. So you feel kind of left out. And the other is unrealistic beauty and standards. Nowadays, unrealistic beauty.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, exactly.
We are so much into this artificial beauty. Of course, yes, it's okay. I'm not talking against makeup or upgrading yourself, enhancing your beauty. No. But it is done sometimes in extreme. Whereby you even look like, somebody looks at me, I've put this foundation, which is not even my color, this hair extensions and everything. Yes, I look fine, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is in extreme sometimes, whereby we even lose the original me.
Even the confidence.
Even the confidence goes.
Because can you imagine, today you were dark, tomorrow vintu vachinja. Olo mailo was on da. The following morning, mahipu niano. We are seeing things, madam, these days.
Yes, things are there.
Gen Z's, yeah.
And not only Gen Z's, it's everywhere. Even elderly women are also into it. It hasn't left anyone untouched. But one thing we have to realize is, despite all these things, we can enhance our beauty, we can put on makeup, but never lose your self-confidence, your self-worth. Can you go? The question is, can you go out there without makeup?
I can. Here I am.
But there are other people who can't.
Yes,
you see,
so
their
exactly.
original self-worth is lost.
You can't go without makeup. You can't go without you taking a bath, wearing expensive clothes. At time nikaenda, the people will laugh at me. You know, I'm not beautiful. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is so interesting, guys. Please participate. Tell us your opinions. What is self-worth? Kulimwe. Self-identity. Identity. So for me, I think you need to know who you are.
Yes.
Like you know, madam, today it's my birthday. You know that.
Oh, happy birthday, Kemi.
Thank you. Today it's my birthday. I don't think you can come for work.
I mean, I like one thing about you. Your confidence, you know, you're rocking those natural twists. That is self-worth in itself, like we are talking about. It's self-worth. And you know, some people, okay, for example, would I do a show without my wig? Would I do a show without makeup?
No,
That is
no.
the question.
No.
So, you know, we should maintain that self-worth. Okay? So this is where, again, the social media comes in. You know, how does this social media now affect women's confidence?
Exactly.
If we move from the cosmetology of it, or now we come to the social media, how does it affect the women? You know, social media in itself, it is good. It's got its
Very
own
good.
advantages
And disadvantage.
and disadvantages. So social media often creates pressure
Pressure.
to look perfect for the world, perfect for everybody. You know, live a certain lifestyle that is not even there in the background. It's just for the social media.
When you look at it, madam, these days, I think people are faking life. Like you said, that social media, because you see someone posted, they bought a car, or maybe you try by all means, like, I want to be like them.
Exactly.
Because you're seeing what other people are doing. Madam, please, emphasize on that one.
Yes, so
Please.
these lifestyles that we like to put on social media, sometimes, yes, sometimes they are real, but most of the times it's just to keep up with the numbers. Just to keep up with the numbers. You know, we like comparing, putting on fake lives. You know, I bought a car when in actual sense, I haven't bought a car. I don't even have a car. So why are we trying to impress people? Why are we trying to live a life that is not even there? Is that increasing our development? Is that enhancing anything in us? What really are we cultivating or benefiting at the end of the day? Because all those things are lies.
Okay.
Some of
like
them
you
are
said,
true.
Like you said, what are we? So what is? Why is it dangerous to compare yourself with others? Why? Like me, I'm comparing myself to Frida or Walusungu. Like I wish I was like this. Why is it danger? Like you're not supposed to. Why is it dangerous, madam?
Okay, in my opinion, I can say it's dangerous because everyone has their own journey. We are all unique. Kemi, the things that I've gone through, you can't go through. You've got your own journey. I've got my own journey. So we are unique. Each and every one of us are unique. And, you know, we've got a purpose that we have to fulfill. And the timings are different.
Okay.
You know, you and I can go through the same things, but the timing is different. And also, the comparison steals the peace and the confidence that I have in myself. There is that confidence that I have, that despite I don't have certain kind of things that Kemi has, or I don't have certain kind of things that somebody else has, I have my confidence to say that even though I don't have these things, I mean, I am happy, I am at peace, I've got confidence in myself, and the little achievements that I'm achieving, I mean, it's building my self-worth at the end of the day.
Okay, so we've talked about self-worth. So let's talk about identity. Many women lose themselves trying to please others. You know, we've seen a lot of women these days because you want to. You know, you're trying very hard to please others, and then you lift yourself out. You know, you're not supposed to copy others. Self-worth. You just have to be who you are, and we're talking about identity, madam.
Yes, identity.
Yes. What is identity?
What is identity? Well, identity, I can say, it is understanding who you are, who you truly are to yourself.
So when I ask you a question, madam, who are you? Who
am-
is Madam Rachel?
I am Rachel. I am a quiet person, but I talk when necessary, when
Okay.
when I'm comfortable,
When appropriate, eh?
Yes, when the atmosphere is appropriate. Also, I'm a loving person. I'm very patient with people. I understand people's, negativities, and I'm very accommodative. I can say that. And also their values also, and the purpose, and also the uniqueness. I'm unique. There are certain things that I do as me, even without reminding myself that I should do them.
So you're unique.
I am unique. I love
Oh
smiling.
my God. So why do some women lose their identity? Why do they lose it? You find that you don't know who you are. Like you said earlier, me, I value myself. I'm worth. Look at, I'm here on the set in the studio, not to twist studio, without makeup. And today it's my birthday. And you know, a lot of people say, "Papa, so waenda kuma makeup, waenda a different." But here I am today. Okay, so why do a lot of people lose identity in themselves, madam? We've seen a lot of, and you know them. My neighbors madam. And I know even you, sir, at some point, because you know.
Of course, yes, of course. There were certain times I would lose myself because I want to impress somebody else. And you know, I'll find myself doing things that I'm not even comfortable with in the first place.
And even nowadays, madam, you find that even people, young people out there who are in, I remember I don't know where I was going last time, and then I overheard a conversation of people telling me that there was a woman, she's a doctor now. And she's a fashion designer, madam, but she's a doctor, a medical doctor. And, you know, this woman she was like, you know, these things we do it because we want to impress, maybe we want to impress others. The reason why she did medicine, because her parents wanted that. So because you want to impress others, you left yourself
Somewhere behind, yes. So the trying to fit in is not worth it at the end of the day, because you lose yourself. And then there's unhealthy relationships also. From unhealthy relationships, you start having and associating yourself with people whom you know you're not comfortable with. And you find yourself in certain relationships where you just want to please others. Okay, I'll take an example of teenagers. There are teenagers who are not in relationships like boy and girl. You know what I mean? So because the friends, that clique they're in, they've got boyfriends. So you
want
also,
to have
just
a boyfriend.
trying to fit in, you also end up having a boyfriend whom you know you are not even supposed to have.
You don't even love that person.
Yes, because in the first place, you have to get education.
That's
You know,
true.
so all those things, they are social norms, a lot of things that really can change if you really don't accept yourself.
Okay, so can relationships affect identity? Can relationship affect identity? Like you're in a, like, I think you've said that already.
Yes, it can, Kemi, it can. You know, some people change completely just to be accepted or loved by others, like I said. So you find yourself that it really can it can affect relationships because, one, you lose yourself, and two, you live a life that is not that is not original. You will be pretending all the time. So you can't put up with lies, because pretending is like you are lying to yourself that I'm Kemi and yet I'm Rachel. So you find yourself living a lie and then coping up with that again. How are you going to cope up? Where are you going to start from where you left off yesterday? Yeah.
All right, so I think today, you know, I'm not married yet, but many women grow up believing that marriage is what gives them identity, value, or you know, that's what make them to have that identity. Okay, nkakwatiriwa olo nkakwatira, I think manje bantu bazamboniwonda kuti baja. This is well, marriage is important and honorable. A woman's identity should never begins or end with marriage, madam. I don't know about marriage, but I'm just saying, because I've seen a lot of people, a lot of young girls, even today, akamba chenkanya chikwati, okay, inen kando kwatidiwa, bazambona bantu, bazambona. So a woman is already complete as a person before becoming someone's wife. You are complete. There's nothing like nikandaka kwatidiwa, bazakambona, shana mwanza mboneke. No, please.
Yeah.
Marriage won't make you look whatever you want, whatever you're thinking. Girls, I know a lot of people today, they will encourage you, mkakwatiliwa momzakaina. Hey, marriage is nice and important. Because me, I heard a lot of people say, nenzoyonda, madam. Nenzoyonda, but after nakwatiliwa, ninawama. Or wakambukula ngizati mafoto tuwao, etimatuona. Will be like, wow, the moment this is you, yes, this is me.
Yeah, marriage is good. Marriage is good in itself, but don't forget the you before, because marriage will come later on in life. Like you said, it is good, and marriage, when it is done at an appropriate time, with your self-worth within you, then it will be perfect. Okay?
So I think marriage is a part of life, not the
It's
whole
part of
identity. Yes.
Yes, because I can't say I'm happy just because I'm married. The question is, was I happy before marriage? If I was happy before marriage, then marriage is just going to complement more on my happiness.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I'm sad today, meaning when I get married,
No, you can still be sad if that's your identity, if that's the way you carry yourself.
okay.
You know, let's not confuse happiness, that marriage comes with happiness. There are a lot of hurdles in there. There is a lot of sacrifice in there.
Off, yeah.
So no. Please don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Marriage is good, but you start living with this person. Okay. Who grew up somewhere. They've got their own identity. So it's a compromise that you have to enter. You give a little, he gives a little. Okay? You overlook certain things, the negativities about him that you start seeing, the negativities about you that I start seeing. Now imagine you were not happy before. And then mwambo yambana, those quarrels are normal. We are normal human beings. Okay? It's nature. So now mukambo yambana, and then where is it going to leave you? You see, so we need to identify ourselves. We need to know our self-worth. Even as we attain these degrees, these marriages, these children who come along, you know yourself, so that it will just complement your journey.
Wow. Okay, I think being married is a role, not the entire definition of a woman.
Yes.
A woman can be intelligent, successful, godly. Comes back kama pempero. Whether married or single. Society and culture pressure, madam. In many communities, including in Zambia, women are sometimes pressured with questions like, when are you getting married? Why are you still single? A woman is respected only after marriage.
Those are the norms that people say, the questions that people say. Okay, these statements really...
When are you getting married? Especially these days, madam. Vantu wakungokufundisa pachikwati. Ukaenda mchechi uzapesa vantu wakwatirana, and then now people pressuring you should get married. Waona wakula. Madam.
These statements, in as much as they can put pressure, I believe if you know who you are and there are certain things that you want to attain before marriage, you can leave that. It really doesn't mean that when you are married, that is when you become important. That is when you achieve a lot of things. No, remember, you went to school before. You had that diploma, certificate, the degree, or whatever you attained before. So marriage is just a compliment that comes along. Yes, it comes along. So looking at the biblical perspective of it all, you are beautiful altogether. You are beautiful altogether. The book of Songs of Solomon states it clearly in Solomon chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, "You are altogether beautiful, my darling."
Oh my God.
My darling Solomon was,
Nzambo
it was good. Yeah. So you are beautiful, my darling. Very, very beautiful. So there is no flaw in you. So this one refers to the nature, the natural you, the original you. You have to know yourself with from there, which will come to complement the things later on.
But today, many women measure worth through appearance, money, pantumba, marriage, or attention from others. And you know it, madam. A friend to bring, oh, you're worthy.
You're driving.
You're driving. You have a beautiful house. You know, all of this. So, should a woman value depend on a relationship status?
I don't think so. No. A woman's worth is determined by whether she is single. I mean, it's not determined by whether a person is single,
Or dating.
whether the person is married, whether the person is dating, whether the person is engaged, or whatever. It's not supposed to be like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I've learned a lot from you, Madam Rachel, today.
We are learning from
Oh
each
my
other.
God.
Yes.
How can a woman protect their mental and emotional well-being? How can I protect my mental and emotional well-being?
Those two aspects, the mental part and the emotional part, are very, very important. And they help us live a healthy life. If my mental part is okay, emotional part is okay, we are good to go. I'm good to go. Yeah, so by avoiding toxic environments, speaking positively about themselves, about myself, I mean praying, resting, and seeking support when needed. Because most of the times when I have problems, when I'm almost nearing depression, it's very rare nowadays that we share. That I can come to you and say, Kemi, look, I'm going through this and that, you know, how can I find help? Sometimes maybe I'll look at you, oh, she's younger than me, what can she know?
And also, like, I think the reason why, Madam, I think, my hand, like, there are sensitive issues that you can open up to someone. For example, I come to you and start telling you this sensitive story. I'm like, if I tell Madam Rachel, I think she's going to tell that person, and that person is going to tell that person. I think that's the reason why.
Yeah, sometimes it happens like that. It really does happen like that. And that's the whole more reason why people are not sharing their personal problems. And then, on the other hand, there are other people you can confide in and they can just keep it like
And
that.
that's the reason why a lot of people, I think, they're committing suicide, because you don't have anyone to talk to. Although but you should go, you have to go for a therapy and all that stuff. But I think you don't have anyone. These days you don't trust people. But it's really important to seek support, someone to encourage you, someone to talk to. I think it's really, really important. You need someone to talk to.
That's where the issue of friendships come in.
Okay.
You know, we should learn to have friends. At least a person we can confide in, people we can talk to, family members or friends, or in any case, you can seek professional counseling in hospitals, clinics. There are counselors there.
And
who
why
can
do
help.
some women tolerate disrespect from others? You find that
Okay, like in my case, I previously said, when you asked me who is Rachel, I previously said I tolerate people.
You do?
Yes, I have a very, very huge, very big tolerance for people. Because, you know, somebody can come to me, they can insult me, they can say whatever negative thing they want to say about me. I'm not going to take that to heart. Why? Because I know,
You know
who
who
I
you
am.
are.
I
Oh
know
my
who I am.
God. Oh my God.
So whether you say this or that, Kemi,
know.
that's not going to move me.
It won't
Okay.
change anything.
Whether you insult me, you say negativities, you shower me, you say I'm dark. I mean, it's my nature. And whatever you're going to say, first thing I ask myself, is this going to help me if I answer that person back? Is the answer that I'm going to give going to help me first before it helps them?
Someone, but think before you talk.
Think before you talk. Analyze the situations. You know, there are certain things whereby I would be upset because I'm human. But before I open my mouth, I always ask myself, what would Jesus do in my case? What would he say? So you find that the time I'm processing that, kaanga kafenderako pansi, and then I'll just look at you. I said, I think Kemi, I don't know from the point of view that she's really upset with me about, maybe I wronged her. Maybe I said something. Maybe I did something. So you analyze before you say something. And you find that at the end of the day, you won't respond to anything that will...
negativity. Aye.
No. You
But
won't.
respond.
People do respond.
Okay, so what advice would you give to women who are struggling with insecurities?
Insecurities. Okay. You learn to appreciate yourself. That's the first thing.
You learn to appreciate
Appreciate yourself. And then stop criticizing yourself and comparing yourself to others. Kemi, comparisons kills self-worth. It will kill you before you try to please other people. So comparison, appreciate yourself, focus on growth. What is it that you're doing to make yourself grow?
To grow.
Today, okay, I've achieved this. What am I going to do tomorrow to enhance myself? Even if you ask yourself, how do you enhance yourself? There are so many things, and then you look at it from God's perspective. What does God want
say,
out of me at the end of the day?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So those are the things that we need really to look at.
Okay, our beautiful viewers. Oh my God, today I've learned a lot. Mao yanifika. It's like, I needed something. I needed to hear some words. Ndine baby dero. Thank you so much, Madam Rachel. So we are going to take a short break again. Ushanani, me have been telling you this. You need to hear this, my man. You need to hear this and participate as well, even as we are still with this show. Please, you're just going to take a short break and we'll be back again. Stay tuned.
Okay, it's like it's not coming. It's not coming.
Good.
Apologies for that. We've got a little bit of a technical issue right there. Yeah. So we were talking about self-worth and identity. I mean, how you can grow yourself up, your confidence and everything. So we can we say that if the confidence part, how can we have a purposeful life and building the confidence?
So yes, women discover purpose. They become more focused and secure in who they are.
So women discover their purpose. If you discover your purpose as Kemi, if you discover your self-worth as you can really achieve a lot of things. There are so many things that you can achieve.
So my question is, can beauty alone build self-worth, madam?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Why?
It only complements.
Okay.
It only complements. What destroys confidence quickly is
Comparison.
you don't have, yes, you compare yourself with other people. You don't know your self-worth. So you'll find that you will fail to go out if you do not have makeup on. If you don't have a certain wig, you can't go out. You can't do certain things. If you are not dressed in a certain way, you cannot do certain things. So identity is very important. Self-worth is very important. If you know yourself before, if you know yourself from the younger age, growing up into a teenager and everything, you're not going to lose yourself.
You're not going to,
because there are circumstances came that happen. Babwera chape kusensen wakutenga. Oh, Kemi, kuli vamene vichitiye vachifuna uko. You don't have, there are times when you won't have time to bath and do this and this and that. But is really the makeup and that exaggerated beauty going to be applicable in that situation? There are emergencies that come. So self-worth, identity, it's very, very important.
Knowing who you are.
Knowing who you are. It's going to carry you to extents where you never believed that you'd be.
Wow. So one message to every woman listening. Just one word.
You are enough. You as a woman, you as a young lady, you as a teenage girl, you as a young girl, you are enough. Never forget that. You are enough. Even you, Kemi, on your birthday today, don't forget you are enough.
Thank you.
Even me, I am enough the way I am.
You are, yes. You don't need...
No.
You're enough.
I am enough.
So, as we conclude today, discussion, remember that you are worth. Does not come from people's approve. You are enough. Like she said, you are enough. You are valuable, gifted, beautiful, and created with purpose.
Of course, and never lose yourself. Remember, never lose yourself trying to become what the world expects of you. Be confident in who God created you to be. Remember Philippians 4:13, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Oh my God, this verse, I can do all things.
Yes, I can
through
do all
Christ. So thank
you
you
so
for joining
much.
us on the Ladies Breakfast Show.
Thank
That was
you.
your girl Kemi Tembo, and in the studio I was with Madam Rachel,
I'm
our
Rachel.
amazing mother, our mother in the house. So thank you, Madam Rachel, for coming.
Thank you.
I really appreciate. Thank you. I love you. Love you, our viewers. Please stay tuned. Next time, same place, same time. It's a bye-bye for me.
Bye-bye. Have a blessed and fruitful day.
Koji Mwambeleko!
Your latest news.
The report was made by Mr. Abu Gujar, a 37-year-old Indian national residing in Olympia.
Top happening stories.
SDG number 6 on water and sanitation.
Community update.
Zambia and the nation at large is still mourning the death of the 60th Republican president.
Business news.
From here, there's going to be a great multiplier effect.
On the sport crossovers.
Of awaiting that the body would come back.
Koji Mwambeleko!
And a very good race, and we as a country are very proud of the works that he has done.
Kodi Mwambeleko! Get in touch with our news team on the numbers on your screen. Yes, Kodi Mwambeleko. We are in your face. We are closer to you.